Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about some very surprising announcements, and we are going to be talking about Sergiño Dest and Jordi Alba, because look, let me tell you, there are massive decisions that are being made within this board. There is a very big overhaul happening within this club. Like the team that we have seen 1 year ago, that team is almost gone. The Barcelona that we see today is very different. And yes, it is true, you guys already know about Sergiño Dest going to AC Milan, and we are going to be speaking about why Barcelona are making that decision. We're also going to be talking about Jordi Alba potentially leaving to Inter Milan, which is a move that I believe would be the best for both parties. And again, we're going to be talking about all of this within today's video. But before we go into any of this, I do want to speak about our sponsor for today, and that is going to be the OneFootball app. If you guys want to find out how I build these videos, where I get my information from when it comes to the Jordi Alba operation, the Sergiño Dest operation to AC Milan, all of that information was found within the OneFootball app. If you guys want to follow any specific player, any specific team, the OneFootball app is going to be there to cover for you immediately and live on your phone. If you do want to download the OneFootball app, you can so by scanning the QR code that you do see here on the screen, and there's also going to be a link down below that'll take you straight to the app store. You can download the OneFootball app, set exactly who and what you do want to follow, and then you'll be set and done from there. It's very entertaining, it is also very informative, and it is for free, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. But now let's go back into the video and let's talk about Sergiño Dest first, because look, we saw this from a mile away. We knew that Dest was going to be leaving, whether it's on loan or a permanent buy, but never did we think that Sergiño was going to go to AC Milan. And it does say here, according to Fabrizio Romano, Sergiño Dest to AC Milan is 99% complete. Dest will sign on a loan with a non-mandatory option to buy of around 20 million euros. He will sign a contract until 2027 if the buy option is triggered. Sergiño Dest will fly to Milan within the next couple of hours. So again, it is out of nowhere. Like this deal that is being made just literally came out the blue. Like we thought that Dest was going to be joining United or Borussia Dortmund, but no, he's going to AC Milan, and AC Milan are pressing for this move and for it to happen very quick. The only thing that's basically missing now at this point is the signatures of Sergiño Dest. And let's get very focused on AC Milan and Sergiño, right? So let's talk about their perspective and why this move is happening. We can just get a sense, right, that when it comes to AC Milan, they want to reinforce their fullback's position. They have Theo Hernandez on the left back position. They want to have Sergiño Dest on the right side. Having those two different type of players, seeing how many opportunities they can generate in the attack, of course they're going to want to bring big weapons on each side of the pitch, which is why AC Milan wants to have another big weapon on the right side. It's going to help AC Milan to help win the league, something that they have done in the previous season. Now I know that AC Milan have been relying so far through this season with Calabria, who is their current right back. He is someone who has started in the first 3 games for AC Milan, but it does make sense for AC Milan to sign Sergiño Dest again because they want to have that extra backup. I do believe that Dest will be starting for AC Milan and then having Calabria be that backup to Sergiño Dest, very similar to what Barcelona is doing. AC Milan wants to be very prepared for what's to come through this very hectic season. And of course, when it comes to Sergiño Dest, he chose this move and he made this move happen very fast, mainly because he needs the minutes. He knows his situation within the club. Xavi Hernandez has said many times through these press conferences that Dest knows his situation. He does not count on Sergiño as of now. And with Dest going to AC, he will play, like for sure. And he has the required level to bring AC Milan a lot of good quality things on the right flank. So it is the perfect suitor. It's going to be teaching Dest so many things to know how to compete for the league. AC Milan know exactly what it takes to win the league, and now they're going to try and do it again with Dest being involved. The Italian league is not going to be easy. Dest is really going to have to improve his game overall, and especially defensively. And hopefully, again, under the Italian teachings, Sergiño Dest can learn a thing or two on the defensive game. So we should expect to see Dest develop through this season. Of course, there is so much room for improvement for this player. We know that his capacity is very high, and this is what Barcelona want to see, which is why at this moment it is a loan move. Barcelona want to see, okay, how will he develop at AC Milan in the Italian league? How is he going to be responding when he does play every weekend? And if he ends up being good, then Barcelona might actually take this player back, and he might be coming back to this club stronger than ever before and a much different player. And I know that Sergiño could have easily done this at Barcelona, but Barcelona cannot test a certain player at this moment, especially when you know that this Barcelona team have the objective to win the Champions League, have the objective to win the league. And this does sound very contradicting, right? Because I know that many are going to be saying, why haven't they had the same amount of patience with Dest like they have had with Balde and Gavi? Well, these are two different players, two different cases. All around, these two players, Balde and Gavi, are two well-rounded players who are very good offensively and defensively. They're very solid. Dest is not in that category, which is why the exact same amount of patience is not being applied to someone someone like him, and especially when he's 22 years old, he does have a very major big weakness within his game, and that is his defending side. So now with Dest almost leaving this club completely, like again, it is 99% complete. Barcelona are also looking at a different right back, and it does say here, according to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona are discussing with LA Galaxy and their player Julian Araujo as an option for the right back position. The American right back who represents the Mexican national team is from the Barca Residency Academy, which is an academy in Arizona. And so look, I'm going to try my hardest to not bring my American side in this topic here, because I don't want this video to be like a video where I get like 500 dislikes, but I'm going to put that aside and continue to act like a Barcelona fan. So, I mean, of course, the thing that does bother me is Araujo choosing Mexico over USA, but whatever, right? So basically, going back to the conversation, Araujo is a player that does have very strong attacking capabilities. He's very solid defensively. He can connect well with the other players in the final third. He generates a lot of sharp crosses. I have seen him play many times for the LA Galaxy. He does very well. I have no idea if he could do this and translate this to a team like La Liga, but we'll see. Maybe Xavi does see something that many of us do not see. Now, I do not think that this is a right back that has a certain specialty within his game. He does not have like a master on this or a master on that. He's just a overall well-rounded right back, very average, and of course he does have a very high ceiling, someone who can become a very great right back in the very near future. But that is basically it, right? Like, I just do not see Barcelona letting go of Sergiño Dest and not signing another right back. At this moment, there is just talk, because I know that there is about 24 hours left for this transfer window, but at this moment there are only talks. Nothing is for certain yet. We do not know if this is going to be our next right back, which is again Julian Araujo. We'll see how it goes, because again, I just do not see Barcelona doing that, like going out there into this season without a true right back. They're gonna have to sign somebody. I just do not know who that is going to be. But at this moment, Julian Araujo from LA Galaxy is the one that is preferred by FC Barcelona to reinforce the right back position. Now moving on towards the next topic of today, and now let's talk about Jordi Alba, because look, again, this is another move that we did not see coming. Jordi Alba going to Inter Milan? Are you kidding me? And it does say here, according to Jared Romero, Barcelona and Inter Milan have reached an agreement for the loan of Jordi Alba. Barcelona will cover 60% of his salary. Only the player's okay is missing. Now, again, this is another piece of evidence that Xavi Hernandez wants to build a brand new FC Barcelona. Jordi Alba, yes, has not been a starter for this club. He has not played as much as he used to so far through this season, and we have talked about this before, but never have we ever talked about or ever crossed our minds on Jordi Alba leaving this summer to a different team. Like, this is so random. And I remember, right, I know that many of you guys remember back in that video where I made the post-match review between Barcelona and Real Valladolid and we won 4-0. I did say many times that with Piqué and Alba sitting on the bench, yet again, Xavi Hernandez does want to have these two players step down. And I also stated that we could see an exit in the very near future. I was not necessarily talking about this summer. I was actually talking about the next summer of 2023. Like, you guys can go back to that video. I literally said that. And so now we're in a situation where we're seeing Jordi Alba not leave in the January transfer window of 2023 or in the summer of 2023, but this summer potentially, right? Because again, we do not know if this is going to go through, but him going to Inter Milan is so unexpected. Xavi Hernandez has communicated to Alba that he knows that he will not be getting minutes, nor can he guarantee him the continuity within this team. Like, he has said this many times to this player, and now we're seeing the board of directors make a move for Jordi Alba and give Xavi Hernandez the exact Barcelona that he wants within his image. This is probably the reason why Xavi Hernandez has been really stressing over Marcos Alonso, why they have wanted this player so bad. Now it's quite clear that Xavi Hernandez does want only Alonso and Alejandro Balde within the left back position. And of course, within Barcelona, they probably highly rate Marcos Alonso. Like, Ferran Torres a couple of hours ago literally said, if I were to sign somebody this summer, it would be Marcos Alonso. So there is some sort of favoritism within this club. Sportingly, of course, Xavi does see a huge benefit. Financially, though, I can see why Joan Laporta and Mateo Lemon are making a move like this happen. Like, there is huge financial benefit if Jordi Alba does leave. If he gives the okay and he says the yes, I will be so grateful for Jordi Alba, because it's only going to open the wage bill by a huge margin. Jordi Alba earns and is going to be earning through this season 20 million euros gross. Net, it will be 10 million euros. Going based off this report that we did see, if Barcelona only take care of 60% of his net salary, that would mean that we would be able to take off around, right, this is just estimate, 4.5 million euros net off of the wage bill. And then in that way, that would introduce Marcos Alonso into this club in the very last few hours of this transfer window. Now, again, we have to keep in mind, and I want to stress this a lot through this video, it is up to Jordi Alba on whether he does want to go or not. There has been many reports about Alba being very surprised about this piece of news and what Barcelona are thinking of him, of course, Alba is really gonna have to consider an option like this, because if he wants to play in the World Cup under Luis Enrique, he's gonna need to see a lot of minutes and prove towards Luis Enrique, that he can still play at a very high level. At Barcelona, he's currently not getting that. So there is going to be talks between Xavi and Jordi Alba within the next couple of hours, maybe very early in the morning in Barcelona's time. Let's also keep an eye on Josén, who is one of the left backs for Inter Milan. If he does leave, of course, Inter Milan are going to be really pressing for Jordi Alba to move to that club. They do play in a 3-5-2, and this is really going to highly favor Jordi Alba within a system like that, which is again the 3-5-2. Most likely we'll see Alba within that 5-man midfield playing on the left side. It's going to be making Alba much more comfortable in a system like that, because he'll know that he'll have a few center backs and a few midfielders behind him in order for him to move forward up the pitch and distribute his attacking qualities. At Barcelona, he cannot really do that. He is almost considered as one of the last man in that defensive line. So maybe Jordi Alba could see that as a huge benefit within the 3-5-2 system and playing at Inter Milan. So if Barcelona let go of Alba this summer, and this is going to be my prediction, I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but if they actually let go of Jordi Alba this summer, I just do not ever see Alba ever returning back to this club no more. Because 1 year later, around this time, we're probably going to be seeing Alejandro Balde really make a name for himself, and probably see Alonso doing very solid as a left back within Barcelona. Who knows what's going to be happening within the sports world 1 year from today? Maybe we see a brand new left back emerging onto the scenes that Barcelona is very interested in, and they definitely would not want to go back to someone like Jordi Alba, who's going to be like 33, 32 years old. So that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Make sure that you guys do subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notifications, because a lot is going to be happening within the next 19 to 20 hours within this transfer window, and we are going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.